Get nice and cozy.
Hi.
Hi, Team Fancy Fingers.
Hello.
If we fall over and pass out, don't mind us.
It's just because we're so nervous.
So nervous, but we are happy we have each other. She's my person. We'll give you guys a few minutes to jump on.
Hey.
Say hi when you come on. If you're catching the replay, #replay.
Hey,
Hi. Send us some non-nervous vibes. No big deal. Oh, there's my team.
Hi. Trying to find us here so we can see the comments on my computer.
So we live about 2.5 hours from each other. So this morning we thought we had our plan in check to meet at a Dunkin' Donuts, use the conference room in like a halfway meeting point. Don't just wing it.
Yeah. Next time you have to plan something like this huge,
Don't wing it.
find somewhere the night before that's confirmed because this was a little stressful.
By me, I'm in Boynton. There's Dunkin' Donuts with conference rooms. So I didn't think it was anything that was unusual, but clearly I'm on the phone driving on 95, like calling all of these Dunkin' Donuts, and no one knows what I'm talking about. It's like I'm speaking a different language. So
We got lucky.
lo and behold, found a community center
In Port St. Lucie, which is in the middle of us.
that hooked us up, and now we are in our own little private room. It's actually quite nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what we did. So don't just wing it.
Yeah. Plan ahead.
Got our Color Street cups.
Yes.
Cheers.
And our shirts. So I just want to introduce myself. My name is Dina. I am a director with Color Street. I started May of last year. I am a single mom of 2 boys, a 4-year-old and a 20-month-year-old. And I also
Super
work
cute boys, by the way.
And I also work a very demanding full-time job. So I've managed to make this work, and it's literally the best experience I've ever had in my life.
Not to mention, she also has the new responsibility of being my person.
Yeah, and hers too. Our accountability partner.
Accountability. I am Amber, if I didn't say that even before, but I'm a senior director, started in August of last year. So my 1 year is coming up soon. I'm also a mother of 2. I have a 10-year-old and a 17-month-old. Definitely, I also work a full-time job too. Work part-time at home, other time in the office. My youngest was diagnosed with a rare form of epilepsy, so that kind of is what brought my fire to want to do something more for my family. And so Color Street came to me, and we both have Rachel from Team Boss
Rachel
Babes
McCarthy
as
is our sponsor.
So that's how we met. And we actually were we were room buddy or cruise roommates.
Cruise roomies. We had never met each other, but when we reached out to our sponsor, Rachel, we both were like, we don't know who we're going to be roommates with. So she put us together, and we instantly, it was like,
did we
fate.
just become best friends? Yes.
Everything I said, she agreed. So we had not met each other for 3 months. We were talking. I went to her house. That was the first time I had actually ever met her, and the rest is history.
We went to the cruise, and we just
Instant
had
besties.
a blast, and that's it. And now we're each other's person.
Yeah. And we're actually, Rachel is our sponsor, our direct sponsors, but we have our own team. So she's not under me, or I'm not under her.
We don't benefit from each other besides helping each other out.
Yeah.
So there's no real benefit besides us being friends and just really
Sharing our ideas and what works and what doesn't. So
Yes.
that's super, super important that you find somebody that you can have that with. It's definitely changed a lot.
For sure. And so we're going to talk, there's been a lot of, we got asked by Katie, which we were still blown away that we were even asked to do this. But as we were going, we had to figure out a time and a day to do this, so it wasn't as easy as just jumping on live. We really wanted to be together and just have that connection with you guys. So as we were doing this, it's all the topics were getting covered and covered and covered, and we're like, oh my god, what the heck are we going to talk about that hasn't been talked about yet? Aren't our shirts cute?
Thank you.
So we're going to talk about maximizing your sales in your VIP group. We both kind of work together a lot on this. feeding off of each other and giving each other ideas and just brainstorming. It's been really cool. She's also helped me a lot with the live sales and things like that too. So that's what we'll start off with, is live sales.
Yeah.
And I think the first thing that we want to talk about, because a lot of people get really nervous with the word live, but I had asked her, because honestly, I'm not really a fearful person when it comes to live.
I am.
I just don't really
Terrified.
give a crap. You like me or you don't, but I'm used to making fun of myself and laughing at myself, so I'm used to that. But the first thing that I had asked her about, because she's done live stocks before and I had never done them, and the biggest point that she had brought out was like, you don't have to be worried about yourself, because no one's even focusing on you. They're literally looking at your product and what you're trying to sell them. So the fear of live doesn't really have to be there, and you're so busy with the live sales that you don't really, my hands, you don't really have to worry about it.
Yeah.
So that fear.
That was something that I kind of enjoyed, because I'm so nervous. And if you know me or watch me in my VIP page, I am like a habitual hair toucher. Everybody makes fun of me. We actually had a contest to count how many times I touched my hair. We're not going to do that. I'm trying my best. So what I was explaining to her is, if you're nervous, you're showing the sets to the screen, and that's what they're looking at. They're not looking at anything else, and then you're writing down whatnot. So if you're scared to go live, to do a live stock sale, don't be. They're not looking at your face. They're looking at what you're offering to them.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, you want to make that personal connection too, but it's something I feel like going live in a live sale is probably easier than just doing a live, because you have something else to focus on.
Right.
That people are like, we don't care about you. I mean, I'm normally looking like a schlump all the time at all my VIPs. My hair's usually up in a bun because I'm a hair toucher too. But it's just something you don't really have to worry about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So another thing that I feel is important is hyping your VIP up for the live sale. Don't just hop on, hey, I'm going to do a live sale.
Creating an event is a good idea.
Yeah, I like to create an event 24 to 36 hours before, just with a fun graphic I make on WordSwag, maybe a nail fee. Nothing too much, not too many words, not too much for people to have to read. Create that in your VIP group. That will remind them when it's coming closer to the live, so they get the notifications.
Yeah.
So I feel like that helps with notifying people rather than just jumping on, they don't know what you're going to do. So it prepares them too.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, let me go look at some sets that I want. Maybe she's going to have them. And you can even post the pricing in the event, so that they know, what the deal is going to be.
Yep.
Talk about pricing. We kind of change pricing. It depends on
what your goals are. If you're trying to, I know I did when I was trying to hit senior director. I did the last day of the month. It was the dumbest idea ever to do a live sale, but I was needing numbers, so that was something that I did. I did a special, I think I did like $11 a set, no shipping, no tax, just because I needed those numbers to hit senior director. So that is something you can do. You can do regular price. You can charge $3 shipping. Say they do 4 sets. You buy 4 sets, you get free shipping. You really can. You have
it's up to you.
Yeah,
it's your
you
stock, your
want.
business.
Mm-hmm.
Personally, what works for me is I do not offer the buy 3 get 1 free. I do $11 a set and free shipping after 3. And then I always, if somebody buys more than 3 sets, I will put in a little glass nail file, handwritten note, thank you, a little gift, maybe a sample of a skincare product, a mask, all things that you can find for cheap at TJ Maxx, different stores. I know Victoria's Secret's having a huge semi-annual sale, and they had like these $6 masks on sale for $1.99. So just grab a bunch of those and just throw it in as a thank you. It goes a long way than to just send them the nails and that's it.
I tell that to my team all the time that, there's so many of us right now that you want to be something and do something that makes you guys stand out. Because they can buy from anybody, but if you're doing that and giving them that little extra client relationship that you have, you kind of stand out, and they want to come back to you.
Julie asked, I'm late and maybe you've mentioned it, but what's the best time and day to do a live sale?
I definitely do like 8 p.m.
8 p.m. I try to do Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays at 8 p.m. I feel like just that works better for me, and I feel like
I usually do like a Wednesday or Thursday.
Yeah, so I don't think it really matters. I wouldn't do it on a Friday night.
or weekend. I feel like Sunday's a different
night,
story. But
I wouldn't do it on a Saturday day or a Friday night. People are out doing things with their family, maybe not so much on the phone, on Facebook.
Yeah, no, for sure. And then with the live sales, you want to make sure that you, she's had a great suggestion of just like laying out your inventory, obviously keeping all the quantities together. And then you want to put together combinations that match, like in a sequence. So like say you're doing Tokyo Lights, you want to do like at the Plaza maybe after that, like something to like match that people will be more likely to purchase combos that go together rather than like
you're
keeping
showing them how they look, like the two together, the one after another. Let's see, when you go live, are you doing just live sales or what else are you talking about? I mean, usually if I'm going to do the event and do the live, I might just talk about something that day or whatever quickly, but most of the time people just want to see what you've got to offer them.
It's a lot. Like I know when I do lives, they can be a couple hours. So you end up getting in conversation with people and stuff like that, but that's what you just kind of get in communication with your VIP group. I don't know if that's kind of what you're meaning, but
April, I'm trying to answer April.
You turn around, like what I did is I turned around and bought more stock, April, because you take in the pricing to yourself, and then I turned around because if you're not honoring the buy 3 get 1, when you turn around and purchase that, number one on your hostess link, so you're getting not only commission but also hostess rewards, but you're getting that buy 3 get 1 free. So if you sell 4 sets, you're only having to pay for 3 in the end. So that's how we turn it around towards your monthly sales. We go back and purchase into stock because when you're offering incentives to your team, when you're offering incentives to your VIP, that's where your stock comes from too.
I also use my hostess rewards. I wait till I get a good amount of stock, and that's what I'll sell. So technically that's 100% profit because your hostess rewards, the amazing thing about Color Street is they allow you to have your own party link and earn your own hostess rewards. So that's 100% pure profit for every set you're selling.
Exactly. That's amazing too when you're able to do that, like when you
and I had asked Katie if we could touch on this. I personally, and there's a couple trainings, I run all of my parties in one link. So if I have 3 nail bars going on, they're all purchasing from one link. And this can be a little bit confusing, and we'll touch base on that because there's a lot of details that go into that, but that definitely maximizes your hostess rewards. Yeah. And then I just personally give the hostess the credits from my stock, or I'll order it for her. Because I'm getting so much rewards by running everything from one link.
I like it that way too because
you just get
in the beginning I was having parties that I wasn't hitting that $300 mark, and I was getting close, but so what, the hostess doesn't get anything. So when we do the personal link, I start for them to earn on $75, and I just keep going up from that. So it's another way for your hostess to also earn quicker too.
Yeah.
Someone asked how many were in our VIPs. I think I have 300.
I have 360, but I did just do a sweep of anybody who I had was joined, or I sent a message if they don't seem to be active at all. Send a message, offer them a sample. If I'm not friends with them, I will friend request them. If I don't, after a couple months, get anything from them, and you can see in your messages if you've messaged them before, I'll just take them out because they probably were added and they're not seeing anything, and they're definitely not interested, because if they were, they would.
I send a message too. I kind of let them know that, listen, I really want this to be a personal area for my VIP, my people who are really interested in the product. So I don't know if you've tried Color Street, if you're not interested, but I'm removing basically along those lines. I'll let them know ahead of time, give them one little last chance. Someone asked what we name the link. I do it because I usually will do one link per month. So I just do my VIP name and then that month, and I just say shopping link.
And I usually do the
May
season
shopping link.
I just do spring shopping link, or I'll do summer or whatever. Or if there's not really a season. There's always a season, but sometimes I'll just do the month. And I usually keep mine open for the max, which is 60 days, just so that I can get the most amount of hostess rewards, unless I need to cash out and get stock to do a sale or something.
Aren't they so cute, Hannah?
Best way to grow VIP. Nail bars.
Sorry. Yep.
Nail bars are the best way to grow your VIP.
Yeah, because you just, honestly, anybody who you send a sample to, anybody who buys, you add them in there.
After
you just
the
try
party,
to get that
message them. Thank you for your
friend
order.
request.
Yeah, and add them. Don't add them. Copy and paste the link to your VIP in the message and have them add themselves. That's what I do.
Debbie, I do free set at $9.75 and then 3 sets, I think at the next 75 break, $2.25.
Yeah, and then once it gets to...
Then 5 sets and then 7 sets and then you just kind of...
We can upload a graphic too after that of the Hostess rewards that we offer versus the ones the home office offers.
I have a pretty good stock, Julie. I like to do a lot of stuff with my team with incentives for sets and things like that, and even new recruits. I always do little extra chances for them to earn. So I do keep a pretty good inventory on hand.
Okay.
And I like to turn...
I'm going to write down to show the Hostess graphic.
Yeah, we'll forget. What was I just going to say?
You turn around and...
Oh, I like to go back and invest anything that I gain off of my live sales back into my company. Just because, I mean, it's kind of dummy proof for me. I do sell stuff on hand too. Like when people come over, I keep stuff on me. So it's always easier too, I feel like, just to have a stock. And if we're out of stock on something, like I really tried to keep a lot of the stuff that was going out of stock too on hand. So if people are looking.
Crystal says, I found the one link way too confusing and have numerous parties and work full time.
It can be. I mean, it's not for everybody, but if you keep, I think
I have a log. It's an Excel spreadsheet that's also printable. I have the hostess party's name. Anybody I've sent samples to, I'm obviously friends with them if I sent them a sample. Then I know the name of the person. When if I get an order, I'll know, okay, that's so-and-so. She ordered from that one, so I'll give her credit on that Excel spreadsheet. I also don't try to do more than 3 because it does get a little bit overwhelming as a full-time employee trying to keep track.
And if you don't, it's very important to keep track at the time of the sales. Going back, which I have done before, I feel like is so much more work and harder.
And is it best to close out parties at 1,000 or better to leave them open? Personally, I leave it open as long as I can. I leave it open until the very last day so I can get every single dollar of those hostess rewards. But in the beginning when I started doing this, I had decided that I wanted to do a live to BQ myself for that month so I could worry about getting other nail bars and helping my team so I could just make sure I was BQ'd. So I did close it out a little bit earlier, but it was really only for that reason because I needed the stock at that time.
I do one a month usually. I'm usually at a point where I feel like I just want to, re-up my stock with my team and with incentives and stuff like that. I do kind of give out a lot, so.
And I think kind of have a breakdown. I closed out a 2-month party link. I think it was about $1,600, and I got, I believe, 39 free sets, free shipping. Everything was 100% free. So then you turn around and you sell that in one format of a live sale. We are going to talk about some other formats and other ways. If you're completely uncomfortable with going live, there are other ways to sell your stock or do other different sales in your VIP group.
But a little bit more on the lives. You want to number your sets, have a sticky note or whatever kind of note you want to put on each set so that it has that number so you can keep track of that. Basically, you're just telling the people, pick this number, sold, they just say sold, whatever.
It's better than them remembering the name.
Yeah. You do a number and then just jot those down as you go along. There is something, too, because we have done this. Say you only have 3 sets of something and 5 people put on there because, there's a delay in the timing with live videos. If you can choose to still honor that, because if you get enough sales at the end to put in another order, or even if you're buying back from all the sales that you get, you can always purchase those additional sets that people wanted. It doesn't hurt. We've thought that.
We'd rather
sales are sales, you know, however you get them if you want to do that.
You're still making money because you're getting the commission, the hostess rewards, and if you place a buy 3, get 1 free order, you're getting a free set. So that set's essentially getting paid for.
Right. As long as it's available, we will honor that. Yeah. Gifts and prizes we do with that.
Gift cards for every purchase. For every set you purchase, you get put into
Entry.
a little bowl. I don't usually do it at my live. I'll do it later. I'll go live later on and do like a wheel decide.
I do gift certificates because I
to Color Street.
Yeah, to like buy from me. So I'll do like $25 gift cards or gift certificates because they're. I mean, you're not only doing that, but now you're also going to have a return customer too.
Yeah.
So I do those.
That's a really good idea.
I got it off of Etsy. I think is just like a
printable download.
Yeah.
Etsy is your friend.
Yes, best. Well, but so yes, that's what I use that. I just thought that was like a really good idea because it's funny because it's been a while and I actually have people coming back to me right now using the gift certificates. So definitely a cool thing. You know, they come back to you, they think of you. So that's cool.
Does anybody have any questions on live sales? Let's see. Do you guys have your VIPs posted in your group?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Definitely you want interaction from your VIPers. Mm-hmm. I try to do several interaction posts a week where it causes them to engage or answer a question. I also do like a June nail fee challenge. Post a nail fee on your main page, hashtag my VIP group name, so I can go back at the end of the month and see all the hashtags of people's nail fees that they've posted, and also add me to the post. So, hi Haley! Haley, you're our person too.
So yeah, that's definitely a good thing too.
Yeah.
I don't know
That
what you're
helps
saying.
with
Haley just got me all distracted.
Yeah. Haley's probably taught us half the stuff we're going to share. So.
Our girl crush.
Yeah.
Is Haley.
She's incredible.
Okay, so these are actually some good things that we've learned from you, Haley, even though you're going on later and doing a training on it. So do you want to do we'll go here, the 2 for 22s?
Sure.
Okay. I'll let you jump on that because that was like your vibe for a minute.
Which I got from someone else. But so I'll do like a Tuesday, 2 for 22 Tuesday. I will pick 2 sets that look good together. It's free shipping. It's just going to be $22 flat. I usually do like a solid and a glitter. I'll take a picture, make sure it's got good lighting of the 2 packs together, and then post a nail fee of the combo that I'm trying to show you would look good. So they have an idea of how they look together in the pack and how they look on the live nails. I get a lot of orders from that. People would rather pay that than go to the website maybe and try to figure out.
It's hard because
themselves the combos. You definitely have to show them what looks good together because there's so many choices on the website. Hey.
Great. Now we're not going to be able to talk again. Just
now we're sweating.
Yeah. Where's the cocktail?
We already saw Brittany. So.
But yeah, with the 2 for 22, if you show, that's why it's important too to do a lot of combo pictures on your VIP wall because people don't always, they're not like sitting there scrolling through the catalog like, oh, these 2 will go good together. You have to show them, and I do that all the time because people are always like,
don't leave. We know you're busy. We know.
Just kidding. But yes, you want to just sit there. I don't even know. I'm done.
If you show them options of what looks good together, they're going to probably buy the 2 versus just wanting to buy 1 set because the creativity is really up to you to show them.
Ashley, yeah, I typically have them on hand.
Yeah, on hand. You can do it without and say you get 2 people to buy. Then you're still getting the commissions and you got the free set. So you just have to let them know, like, shipping will take so many days because you have to get them shipped to you. Mm-hmm. But you can do it without having it in stock. And I actually, at the Christmas time, I did do that.
How many honestly, like if I haven't personally done this, but in my mind, what I would do, because I want to do this, but it would be what I have on hand. So I would be doing however many combos I can come up with.
I usually try not to like overdo it. I post maybe 2 or 3 on that Tuesday.
There's a girl in my group or my team that she does, I think like 5 or so.
On only the one certain day or every day. I also put like 2 for 22. I have 2 available of these. Hurry up. The first 2 people to comment sold, it's yours. You want to show that like sense of urgency because people love that. Like, oh, I want that. Let me hurry up.
I feel like we missed some stuff before because we can't go all the way back. Sarah, yeah, the active VIP thing, that was something that took me a little bit to realize, because, in the beginning, you want people in your group, but the way Facebook is, it just totally kills you to have inactive people.
It's always changing.
Always. So it's better to have live bodies than dead bodies, in a sense,
Yes. Haley, sense of urgency is everything.
You act on it. I mean, if somebody wants it, you figure it out afterwards. That's it. Like,
that's
yes.
the cool thing about live sales too.
You got it.
People are like, oh, what's she's gonna show next? Want it sold before somebody else says it. Like, and then you'll see like sold, and you're like, oh, okay, everybody wants that one.
I mean, you can always make that decision at the end. Like, see how many people were going to purchase outside of what you have on hand, and then you make that. Is it beneficial? Which it should be.
Yes, always. Carrie, I agree. I try to do like 2 for 22 Tuesdays, or another thing that I do is Tuesdays, and I will show one set with one matching Tuesday sample, and it's usually $11 or $12 shipped, so they see they can get one pack, and then I'm going to throw in the accent nail that would look good with the set that they're purchasing. So that, in case maybe somebody doesn't have as much money and they really want to do their nail, they're like, I just want one set. So that is also pretty helpful because you're giving them that extra little accent nail, and it's kind of goes a long way for some people.
It does. I mean, on a side note, I do that with my customers too. I send them matching. I look at their order and I will send them a thank you card and some Tuesdays, just like thanks. Like here's some combination or some ideas for some combinations.
Hang on, we missed a question.
How many accent nails? I have a lot.
No less than 50.
I have a lot. I just had I just stocked up because you have to pay the $10 shipping when you buy a decent amount of business stuff. So I just stock up. I ordered a French one and a solid one, but I typically will order the glitters and the designs, but I have all on hand.
Penny said, my people just don't seem to be interacting in my VIP group. What can I do to get them involved? Penny, are you private messaging them? Are you friends with them on Facebook? Are you interacting with them on their personal Facebook, liking their pictures of their children, commenting? You have to maintain a personal relationship, not just have them in your page and want them to buy from you.
Because they may be in your page, but they may not be seeing anything that you're posting.
It's important you remind your group also to change the notifications, and sometimes Facebook just does this automatically. Puts everybody on highlights only, which they'll still see your stuff, but I encourage my VIPers to constantly be going and changing the settings to all notifications. That's really important.
I just thought of something too and I forgot. I don't see that there. That's what I do and call it a stylish savings. That's cute, Crystal.
That is cute.
Do you send a thank you with accent with every?
Carrie,
I do it online orders.
Yes.
Like people who go to the website and purchase, typically.
Like unknown, where someone just goes in, or I always send them a couple Tuesdays that I think would match their sets and a thank you. Sometimes I'll even send them like a next buy 3 get 1 free. I just printed something I made online, regular piece of paper, free shipping on me. When they order, I'll just send them back the $3. And
I just did that. Unicorn Smiles has cute stuff, but I just ordered a bunch of those scratch offs, and you can customize what you want to do there. So I just went through my client orders, ones that in the past that I haven't seen in a long time, and mailed them all a little card saying hey, thank you for your support. Here is a savings or a scratch off to earn something on your next order. Thank you for your support. Good luck. Just putting a little extra thing out there, but
and Katie had posted something, and she encourages this. It's a little card. You can even just handwrite it on a card. It doesn't have to be something you order from Vistaprint. Just saying, your referral to me is so important. So here are some samples if you'd like to share with your friends. And that way that reaches an audience that you would never have. If they're good customers, they're definitely going to want to share the product because they love it and they like you. So that is a really good idea.
Penny, that looked option is the devil. I hate it.
But I feel like that doesn't
I don't have it on
mean-
mine.
It's once you get to a certain amount of members in your VIP group, it goes away.
Oh. I was like, man, no one sees my stuff anymore. Okay.
I feel like that doesn't mean that they clicked on it and was like, yeah, don't care, and walked away. I feel like it's
Scrolling.
through Facebook, and it's just scrolling.
Play a silly game, like that counting to 100 game. I don't know if you guys know what that is. That literally is like the dumbest, but the most. Oh, it lasted like I think 12 hours the first time I did it, but literally so much interaction, like stupid games that are like mindless. People love, and then and I always do like with those kind of things. I'll say, whatever, your guest gets you an entry to win. And I usually leave out the win because I'm like, let me see how many people actually do this. Because I'm not going to offer a free set anymore to things when only like 5 people do it. It's like, all right, then you get a Tuesday. Like,
sometimes
so it's
the
definitely,
same people.
It's like those people that don't purchase
I just
often
say
will always
gift.
play games. Yeah.
A gift or a prize. I don't necessarily say a set. Hi, Michelle.
Hi, Michelle. I was showing that video to somebody yesterday about one of my daughter's therapists, the spinning thing. Sorry.
Okay. And if we missed a question after, we'll go back and we'll definitely answer, or we'll private message you and try to help you out.
Yeah. So next is kind of what that was like the mystery nail thing, which is where
This is your thing.
Yeah. Well, it's actually Haley's thing,
It's
but
Haley's
I love
thing.
it. So, like doing like a mystery nail set, you can just basically I usually do like 2 sets for $25, free shipping, and you throw in a bunch of goodies. Stay on my hands. You put a bunch of goodies in there, like I did masks, nail files, cuticle sticks, hair ties, like scrunchies are in. Like there's so many things that you can throw in there, but you leave it. I don't know. I just didn't really tell people what I was throwing in there.
No, it's a mystery.
Yes.
It's a mystery.
You don't know which set you're gonna get. With the exclusives that we've been getting, and that Color Street has been so amazing at offering all of us, I will throw a couple of those in. Like, it's a mystery. You don't know if you're gonna get them or not.
And you use that to kind of advertise the sale, like, oh my God, I'm doing a mystery sale, and I'm going to put in 2 exclusives. Will you be the winner? Mm-hmm. Again, that is expressing urgency, excitement. Oh my God, I hope I get that one.
And then send it, like putting a handwritten note inside, like, can't wait to see which set you get. Make sure you post the now if you want to see what you got. But those are also another way, and it's fun. I feel like people really enjoyed that. I really enjoyed it. It's fun because you really don't know. I see you over there. You really don't know. Because if you package it all, put it in there, and then you really don't know what it's gonna get.
You're just putting the bags together. We get them from Amazon.
And you want to pick your best. Ooh, you lose everything. You want to put your best sets too. So you're not going to give these mystery sets. Don't pick ones that people, that aren't the biggest sellers. You want to put the best out there so that people want to do it again, and keep on coming back. It's definitely something that's new to me, but I am so in love with it that I'm going to continue to do it.
One thing I also just learned from our Haley is you can get gifts that you want to throw in there for free. What you do is reach out to any other people that are doing this too, any other friends or women that you know that are in network marketing, not sharing the same product, skincare, hair, anything like that, and ask them, hey, would you mind sending me some samples that I can give as like gifts for my people who purchase? And I'd love to send you some samples for you to do the same. And make sure your contact information's in there, so if they love the product, you've just helped your friend out, and vice versa, if she's doing the same for you.
Yes, we'll post the link.
Shop Missa, yes.
So 2 for $25 is what? Yeah, you could do. That's just what I do. You can do 2 for $22. You can really do. The world is yours. Whatever you feel is work. I liked the 2 for $25. Just personally, and you can do that with like I did pedicure sets with like a manicure set. You can really mix these things up. That's kind of fun too, and you can even do that with the 2 for $22, like putting in mani pedi sets.
Dollar Tree.
Yeah, there's tons of stuff that you can get. That's a good one too. I like that, Michelle. Shop Misa. I'll have to check that out.
Yeah. Yes, I did look at that one too. Let's see. What else do we have?
Sound like someone was coming in here.
Yeah, that was scary.
The new summer sets. Yeah, the new summer sets. Like, I guess we can probably go on to, well, bulk orders. We talked about doing bulk. There's different things with bulk orders. Like if you're trying to get like to BQ, if you're doing it for like you need the monetary aspect of it to get to a goal. We do the bulk orders and we don't offer the buy one get one free.
No.
This is where you can do a discount, no shipping, no tax, because you're obviously putting in one order for them, and we don't honor the buy three get one free in those bulk orders.
No, I don't. And what else? I post that I'm putting in a bulk order, but then I'll also go and private message my people that, you know, are very active or haven't been active in a while and I know have purchased from me before and say, hey, I'm putting in a bulk order. I'm so close to this promotion. Is there any sets that you've seen lately that you like that's going to be no shipping, no tax? And
don't be afraid to ask. Like, I mean, that was, I know when, you know, you're trying to hit a big goal or something, people, your friends and family, even your people that you have in your VIP group, they're there to help you, you know? I mean, who doesn't need another pair of nail strips, you know?
yeah.
There was something on here that,
Hang on, Ann. We'll get to your question in a second.
there was like a longer one, I thought. Maybe not.
I think you passed it. Oh, okay.
Betsy.
Ann is one of my girls.
How do you respond to someone saying they don't have time to put the work into a nail bar?
I'll let you answer that.
There are some really good training. I'm actually going to be doing my first one next week. The Power Hour nail bar.
Which was in Team Fancy Fingers.
Yes. Emily and
Emily.
CJ
Both did them.
did trainings. CJ's was more of like a 30-minute one and in-house ones, and then Emily's is, just got somebody signing up. And so now I don't know what I was saying. Oh, so Emily did the Power Hour. There's actually in the event her mock bar in there too. So there's something that you can offer. You don't have time for a week-long nail bar? Let's do one in an hour.
Yeah.
One night. Stay in your pajamas, drink your glass of wine, whatever your choice is. But, you know, that's all you got to do. You can offer those kind of things.
Yeah, you don't want to say, like, completely tell them, like, oh, you don't have to do anything. Just add your friends. No, because then they think, okay, just add my friends and never engage in your posts, never be active in the nail bar. You want somebody who wants to do it. And if
And to
they're
be involved and have fun. Like,
and
you want
if
to
they're really expressing, like, no, I don't have time, they're not interested, then move on to
Well,
someone else that is.
touch base with them in a month.
Yeah.
Wait until they have time. When they are like, oh, okay, yeah. You don't want to force anybody to do anything.
Or ask, I know this is a busy time for you. Is there a better time next month that I can reach out to you?
Yeah, like, I get it. Times are busy, mom life, whatever. You know, like, we can touch base in a couple weeks. Or, you know, whatever. And, like, that's it.
Sarah and Julie want to know about, we can tag you guys in it. It's in Team Fancy Fingers.
Yeah, it's under the events. Emily's mock bar is in the events, but her training is in Team Fancy Fair. It's Emily, Emilee. I forget her last name.
But
But it's great. It's a great training. Great ideas.
Yes.
Because I've been trying to revamp the whole nail bar thing. Just because I feel like it's a great opportunity too for past hosts that have done the standard party.
5 to 7 day.
Yeah. This way, because I feel like I lose people, and I feel like if I can just get their attention for an hour, I feel like it's gonna be
I haven't done it, but I'm really, really, like,
yeah.
I'm gonna try it out for sure.
Yeah, and I just feel like you can give more attention and stuff too. And like the option to offer the best kind of party. Yeah.
Yeah, and if you're
That's
comfortable
exactly
with
it.
doing different formats of parties, then give them the option for sure.
Yeah, I mean, there's tons. My shoe is like
There's
all the way
so
across
many
the room.
different formats that people do.
In home, I mean, there's so much
Yeah.
stuff. Like CJ's training does a lot of that too. Like in home, it's just, I mean, there's just so many options.
Even like the something in a bag. What's that one? I haven't tried that one, but it's like where they like put stuff in the bag as somebody as the order, and then
Oh.
draw a name at the end, and somebody gets like a bunch of cool stuff in a bag. But it gets people to order because they want to win that bag.
I am doing, just because it works with my life, either a Wednesday or Thursday night for the Power Hour.
And what works for me, Sarah, is Tuesdays after 8 and Thursdays after 8 and Sundays at 8.
But you also want to think too, this is actually another reason why I chose the Wednesday, Thursday, because I could actually do a Tuesday, but you're creating the, you're going to create the event, but you want to give time for samples too, and just there was some reasoning behind it when you see that training, but just to give that extra day or so to for people to get their samples.
Yeah,
and things
so
like
do
that.
like a pre-party 3-4 days before.
Yeah.
And then start going. And if anybody wants to order before they get samples or didn't ask, then great. Some people I've seen offer, if you order early bird special, you'll get 3
I love the
accent
early
nails.
bird special.
And they didn't actually send out samples. So, you know.
Is that Julie still? Or? I don't know.
Took the bag incentive and had about 20 things like that. Yeah, I've heard some really good things about that. I haven't tried it, but again, this month I'm really just gonna try all different avenues of nail bars.
No penny, but I have it saved on my phone to do like a bunch of graphics.
Text
So I
party.
feel like that would be cool.
I don't know anything about that.
Yeah, it's like you just do like a group text and you send almost like you're posting in your group.
Mhm.
But
Good for people who don't have Facebook.
yeah. What kind of things do you put in?
She's replying to Ashley.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say.
So we said the bulk sale.
Well, we did the bulk, yeah, but so we also want to talk about doing bulks like with launches.
Yes.
This is when we will honor the buy 3 get 1 because we're putting in a bulk order for these things, and then you can also offer everybody who does like a party pack, like we just did, or I just did this one with like some kind of, I got the idea from Haley, but a self-care, like a summer self-care kit for any party pack on anybody that did a party pack with this last Summer Shade launch. So that was cool, something fun, but just something to give that extra incentive for people to buy. And then also I had messaged her too, because I said,
this was awesome.
yeah, I'm like, oh my God, I just like messaged everybody who was in my bulk order that didn't do a party pack, but I was like, okay, so just confirming that this is what you want.
One set.
Yeah, are you sure you don't want to add anything to it to get the prize pack? You can mix and match anything. And we had a couple people.
Yeah,
she did
it went
too.
from 1 or 2 sets to
a party pack.
A party pack, yeah, because I was like, you know, if you buy one more set, you get another one for free. And
The
they're
urgency,
like, really?
like,
Oh
and
my
if you do it
God.
like
Yeah.
shortly before
Yeah.
launch, I mean, because you're informing everybody when that launch is. You're like, last call. I'm just putting my numbers together, my little orders together. Anything else I can get you. So that little like, ooh, what? Huh?
Another thing, if they're my really good customers and I invoice them and they haven't paid and the launch is about to start, I'm going to order them for them. They're going to get shipped to me. I know a lot of people are like, well, I billed but nobody paid. Just order it. Worst case scenario, if they don't pay, you have it and now you can sell it in one of these formats.
I usually invoice after.
I mean, I do for my best because I trust them, but
Yeah, those are all great things to put in.
yes, the glass files I got on Amazon, people are loving those.
Yeah, and they even have like file sets at Target for like $1, and they're super cute. They're like mermaids and sparkles and stuff. The cuticle sticks too.
Just throw in a little extra $1 or $2 item really does go a long way, especially handwritten notes.
Yeah, and then I think that was really it. But we wanted to talk to kind of like about finding your person. This is where we wanted to finalize, because we have really been lucky. Because you think about it, you know, my other best friends outside of Color Street, like I talk obviously about this a lot, but they don't get it. So finding somebody that gets it, and you can have your good moments, your bad moments, your I want to die moments, your excited moments, like all those things.
Discouraged moments.
Yeah,
Need
because
a
we
pep
know what
talk.
to say. We know what to do.
I'm not going to get to senior director this month.
Right.
It's okay, you will next month.
Yeah, or what do we got to do to get you there? Where you at?
Right. Let's
like
share
we've
some ideas.
Yeah, we've
Let's
even like talked
brainstorm.
about mapping, you know, each other out and stuff like that. But we're in each other's VIP group, we're in each other's team group, you know, just there for support and just ideas too. I mean, like, you know, it's just ways to bounce things off of each other, because we're there for each other and there to support. And it's just amazing finding somebody that you can have in this industry and understands for sure.
And these team pages that our upline offers us and these trainings, take the time to watch them.
Do it.
They are life-changing. We wouldn't know any of this stuff if we hadn't. Like I said, I'm a single mom, work a full-time job. I cannot usually watch lives. I had to take off work today. I wouldn't be able to watch this if I was at work. So as soon as I get in my car to drive home, you know what I'm doing? I'm watching the replay. You don't need to watch these people. We're not doing anything. We're just playing with our hair and moving our hands.
Yeah.
You just need to listen while you're driving. It's the same as listening to a podcast or an audio book. Take that time to catch up on the lives. And sometimes like I'll hear something that I like, and so what I do is, since I'm driving, I'll like look at the time of where she said, oh, that was at 2 minutes and 7 seconds. All right, I can remember that. Or I'll just like write it down real quick at a red light. And then I'll go back when I have some time to rewatch that and take notes so that it resonates in my brain and stays, because it's kind of hard to drive and remember things and pay attention. So that's something that I share that's been really helpful for me in time management.
And don't, if you see a training from somebody that you have more questions about, reach out to them, private message them. Like, everybody in this is so helpful, and like, I mean, I know everyone that we reach out to always responds to us, has no problem helping us. Aw, thanks, April.
Someone said, how do you mail the glass files? I am usually only setting a glass file if it's more than 4 sets, like a buy 3 get 1 free or whatever. And I use like the padded poly mailers from Amazon, the bubble envelope. And I will kind of package them like in between the sets and in a card. I've never had a problem with them breaking. I don't know that they're that fragile.
Well, the ones that I just ordered, they come in a case.
Yeah, they do have a little slide-in case.
Yeah, so
that's
kind of hard.
You can even write on the poly or on the bubble mailer like fragile, do not bend, or something like that.
In hopes that they listen. But I don't know. Anybody have any questions or anything that you want us to like post on, share links? I know I have the Amazon bag links.
Yeah, the hostess rewards. We're going to tag the 2 girls in the party hour. If you missed some of it, go ahead and rewatch. If you have questions, still ask them. We will be stalking this because we are so excited, and we'll
probably watch it a ton of times while we're at lunch.
Even
after
though
this,
we're told not to rewatch. It's impossible. Although you shouldn't have time to rewatch your lives because all you're doing is criticizing yourself. But, you know.
I like to think of the positives when I watch.
Yeah, I'm not.
The fact that we nailed it, we did it.
We did it.
Can you tell? We were ready to like run out of here.
The gray because
I'm not even. This might be sweaty because I'm like this.
It was cold in here when we got here.
I was freezing. I wish I had pants on at first, but
cups. Where'd you get
Amazon? The glass
files. Amazon. I can send the link. I can post the link. I'll write that down.
I'll share the link. This amazing.
Her cup is from a different place than mine.
She's amazing though, like completely custom. What is, I don't know, I'll have to put her in there.
Mama 5 something.
Magical something.
On Facebook.
Yeah.
Allie, I hope that Kristen was able to get in. Love to hear about the Power Hour. Lori will tag you in the Power Hour also. Does anybody else have any more questions before?
Oh my God, I'm so excited.
We start to
say it. We were like dead trying to even think about doing
what
this.
To talk about, because I mean, I'm kind of like humbled in my way of thinking where I'm like, what can I offer people that I'm sure they already know? I'm not more experienced than others, but I went to a regional training this past weekend and shared some of these things, and I was blown away by the amount of people that didn't know about some of these awesome ideas, and I was so happy to share.
Like, you go, girl. Come on now. We got this.
Yes, we got it. That gave me more confidence too.
Yeah, no.
Lori, I will tag you in the glass file, or we'll just go through. Kristen still isn't able to join. I sent her a reminder.
Thanks,
Allie.
Melissa. Literally, when we saw Katie like tag us in this, I think we both cried.
Yeah, because I'm like, wait, she remembered me? We met her on the cruise.
And then I'm like, she remembered us together?
Right.
And then when
But like our upline guys, reach out to them. They're so freaking awesome.
So awesome.
Reach out to your upline. Don't be scared to ask them questions.
They're completely like just normal people.
Yeah, we feel a little bit like they're famous when we see them. Like, oh my god,
Love you long time.
but they don't treat us like they're famous.
Like groupies. We're groupies. Anyone going to conference? If you
Thanks,
do,
Melissa.
make sure you come say hi to us.
Yes.
We're super excited.
All right, Melanie, we'll definitely tag you in that.
Mm-hmm.
Katie, thank you so much from the bottom of our hearts for letting us do this. This not only hopefully changed some of these girls with some of the information that we've given them and will help their business, but it's also changed us.
We're ready to take on anything now.
And like this experience, I would not take back for the world.
Yes.
So amazing. Penny's going.
Yay.
Jamie's going.
Jamie's
Melissa's going.
going.
Yay, we'll see you there.
Ashley too, awesome.
Come say hi to us. We're Team Boss Babes is probably like going to be our bigger team. We have our own little teams, but only 3 girls from my team are going to go.
I have a good amount.
It's awesome.
Yeah, I'm super excited. 'Cause,
Oh,
we
man,
finally
this
all
is
get to
gonna be
like
so
meet each other and see each other
Yes.
when we, we're all over the place.
And hopefully conference we'll hear or shortly after hear about cruise because that's amazing.
So, something. I know they'll do some kind of incentive again.
Yeah. I hope it's
Get
the
yourself
cruise.
there. I know.
We had so much fun.
So much fun.
All right, ladies.
All
Thank
right,
you,
guys.
everybody. Thank you so much.
We will talk soon. We'll answer any questions that come up.
Have a great
Oh,
day.
I can't finish.
Bye.
Bye.